So a fun one today. Today we are looking at the YouTubers who've lost over 100,000 subscribers in just one day, courtesy of Wikitubia. In order to lose those many subscribers, you have to be an absolute giant. So let's look at some of the giants who stood just a little bit shorter after controversy. James Charles. So we have to talk about James Charles. He's the first and only YouTuber on this list to have lost over 1 million subscribers in just one day. He had multiple days with losses over 100,000 subscribers. So I put them all on screen right now just so you can see how big of a decrease this was. So Tati and James used to frequently collaborate. And in May of 2019, she dropped an expose on him called Bye Sister, where she exposed the fact that he tried to seduce a straight man despite his orientation.
Oh my god, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay yet again.
And she outlines how he partnered with her #1 competitor in hair vitamins despite their close relationship.
So when you pair up with my #1 competitor, it's embarrassing to me. Is it going to crush my business? No. But it's embarrassing.
There were other allegations, but those were the main ones. Tati was 37 at the time, James was 19, and she acted as a sort of YouTube mother figure for him. The hit piece was 40 minutes long and, in my opinion, kind of rambly, so I'm surprised by how well it did and how many subscribers it made him lose. Tati. Although James's first apology was not taken well, his subsequent follow-up response that was also 40 minutes long, made 9 days after Bye Sister, was taken extremely well, and Tati ended up losing 169 subscribers in just one day. The day previous, she also lost 108,000 subscribers. In 2020, Tati walked back her statements and said that the original video Bye Sister was a result of manipulation and pressure from Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. Laura Lee. Laura Lee is another beauty YouTuber who at her peak had over 5 million subscribers. She partnered with brands such as MAC, Benefit, and Too Faced in the past. In 2018, her racist tweets from 2012 were exposed. They're on screen right now, they're kind of awful. And she started to bleed subscribers after she put out an apology that was seen as extremely insincere. She lost 166,000 subscribers in just one day. Now, when I first saw her apology video, I kind of ignored the captions and I thought, this is a really bland and boring and mundane apology. I don't think too much of it at all. But then I found out that the captions that I was seeing on all these videos were the actual captions. Someone had taken the liberty to do her official captions in a way that was actually kind of funny and kind of offensive, and I enjoyed it immensely. So the captions that you're seeing on screen right now are the actual captions that were on her video that she put out as an apology.
I'm so sorry for disappointing you. It hurts me so bad.
The credit on screen right now is for the person who re-uploaded the video without making additional edits. This is just how it was when it was released. The original upload has since been deleted. In 2019, she did an apology video for her apology video, which is a phenomenon I always find very interesting amongst YouTubers. Gabsupasture. Gabsupasture was a Korean vet student and YouTuber, and allegations were made against him by Channel A News for animal cruelty. His channel was centered around animal welfare and well-being, so it was a really big revelation. There were a variety of allegations which were all really hurt my little heart to read about, so I'm not going to repeat too many of them, spread it into the world. I'm just going to give you one as an example, and you guys can look it up if you want to read more of that stuff. Basically, he was starving his cat in order to make his cat act cuter when it was on camera. There are lots of other more serious things on there, but they're not pretty. There's also evidence of text messages and video recordings said to be of him exposing this animal cruelty. He had over 500k subs when he lost 127,000 subs in just one day, so the biggest percentage decrease on our list, and absolutely well deserved. It's worth noting he refutes the allegations, and I cannot find any information on how the animal welfare investigation went or the police investigation went, and I don't know if he was able to continue on and finish his vet degree. I don't have any other information for you. I apologize. I wish I did. ProJared. In May of 2019, Jared tweeted about his impending divorce. His wife then tweeted about his alleged infidelity, and this started the outrage. Later that same day, he was accused of soliciting minors for nudes, and that just sparked an avalanche of subscribers lost. He ended up losing 102,000 subscribers. The adultery allegations were quite messy, with the wife stating that they were in a polyamorous relationship, and then she revoked that and they weren't anymore, so it was still cheating. Whereas Jared later came out in a statement saying that they were actually in the early stages of divorce before he ever started seeing his alleged affair partner. After taking some time to talk to his lawyers and gather his receipts, he came out with a statement saying that he did in fact solicit nudes from consenting adult fans, but never from the minors in question, who also lied about the fact that they were minors. This is the time where he also clarified the timeline of his wife and his alleged affair partner relationship and what was going on there. Baim Paula. Baim Paula is a gigantic YouTuber that you may never have heard of at 21 million subscribers, as he makes his content primarily in Bahasa Indonesia. He lost 100,000 subscribers on 3 consecutive days for scolding an old man on his vlog who was apparently begging him for money. There was a rumor that he shouted at the old man that led to a large loss in subscribers. He refutes this, and they said he just scolded him, but I think that he may have still gone to his home to apologize regardless. My Malay is not great to start with and is not even the right type, so if I got any of this wrong, please feel free to correct me down in the comments. Another scandal of his that did not make the list but I thought was worth mentioning was the domestic violence prank, those words do not belong in a sentence together, that he and his wife pulled. His wife went to the police station to make a report saying that she had been the victim of domestic violence, and then he came in and went, "Yo, it's just a prank, bro." That was it. That was the whole prank. They posted it on one of their vlogs, I think. I'm not sure what the outcome of that was. The police said they were looking to charge them for making a false report. However, they also said they were willing to let it go if he repented. So I don't know if anything happened there. React Media. React Media is a channel that sits at 20 million subscribers, formerly known as the Fine Bros. They are well known for their React series. At the end of January 2016, React Media tried to copyright React format, even though tons of creators use that format. They ended up losing 115k subs on one day and 142 on another. They said that they would not abuse the copyright system and would not strike any other channels using the format. However, it was reported they did attempt some copyright-related sort of takedowns in that area. I'm not sure exactly what they were. It was also alleged that other people were doing seniors React videos before they did their elders React series, so it brought into question the validity of that copyright. In 3 days, they lost a total of 350,000 subscribers, with the peak day being 140,000. They rescinded all their trademarks and released their copyright claims as a result. At the time this happened, they were still known as the Fine Bros. So those were our 7 YouTubers who lost more than 100,000 subscribers in just one day. I think about 100,000 and that's a gigantic number. That's an absolutely insane number. I have 150 subs, and to me, that's a huge number. I think of 150 individual people willing to give me their finite time, willing to click that subscribe button. It just means a lot to me, and that's so cool. So I imagine that number with extra zeros added and losing it all in a day. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. This list is by no means exhaustive. I've got some on screen right now that have lost over 100,000 in one day that were not included on this list, and they include big names like Ellen, for example, when her allegations of abuse and awful treatment towards her staff members came out, Call Me Carson when his grooming allegations came out, and Hybe, which I think is a K-pop label, when they had some sort of drama, they lost 200,000 in one day. It seems like the real way to make people lose subscribers is hit pieces. They seemed extremely effective. But there were some people that were not on the list of over 100k that I was quite surprised to see weren't there. So one example is Logan Paul. After his whole Japan vlog shenanigans, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I thought he would have lost a ton of subscribers from that, but apparently, according to this news article on screen, he gained 300k subscribers in the week after it happened. The internet's a crazy place. Another scandal I definitely thought would be on there was when James Somerton was exposed by H-Bomber Guy for extensive plagiarism. I thought he would have lost tons in just one day, but his highest one day loss was only 26,000 subscribers, so I guess that one's more of a slow bleed. Fight lost around 30,000 subscribers in one day due to the false allegations that were made against him, which is really unfortunate to read about. I guess it just shows how trigger happy we can be as a community without any real evidence. Another interesting one was RiceGum losing 30,000 subscribers due to iDubbbz's content cop on him. RiceGum then went on to do a hit piece on Jake Paul, who also lost 30,000 subscribers. It's like the cycle of drama. EDP445 lost 50,000 subscribers after his allegations of grooming came out, and he was exposed for trying to meet up with a 13-year-old girl. When KSI and Deji had their drama, they lost 33 and 28,000 subscribers, respectively. I was also really, really surprised to see how detrimental hacking can be. When Vivi Kassaman was hacked, she lost 173,000 subscribers to that event. Insane. I was initially going to do YouTubers who gained over 1 million subscribers in one day, but if you look at that list, you'd be surprised how many entries are just Mr. Beast. So that's it. That's the whole video. Thank you so much for giving me any of your finite time. I really appreciate any of the time that you spend with me. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much. Have a great week or weekend, depending when I release this. And I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye.